Hello, welcome. We had some people come in and disappear in that long loading screen. Welcome to the Doom vlog. The Doom vlog. I just call it the Doom vlog. I know it's got 3 O's, but it's the Doom vlog. I like saying Doom. Episode 26. Episode 26. I reckon if I keep at it, it might be episode 100. I keep wondering, do I keep doing this? But I like doing it. Here I am in the Neon Doom Room. To discuss movies, physical media. This microphone always looks like it's tilted wrong. Why do I get that impression that you guys can see it tilted wrong? That's not right. It's BZ here. BZ in the Neon Doom Room for the Doom Vlog, episode 26. 26. I'll get a bit of a whiz banger. It's probably going to be quick tonight as well. I mean, I don't have a ton of stuff to go through. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I got a few things to show you. I had a bit of a wow today. A moment of wow. How cool is this? But I'll explain myself very, very soon. I will explain myself very, very soon. Welcome to the Doom Vlog. I'd like to say welcome to High Plains Drifters. To Raiders of Lost Arks and to Busters of Ghosts, the usual spiel that I always get mixed up. And just to welcome Roddy, Rotten Roddy, the camera. Rotten Roddy right here. Hello, Rotten Roddy. He's been working really good lately, so I shouldn't call him Rotten Roddy anymore, but it's stuck. It's stuck now. I've got to call him Rotten Roddy. It's kind of punk. It's punk as fuck. I've said the F word at the beginning of my episode, so I'm probably going to get dinged for it. It's punk as. So, Rotten Roddy, he's my compatriot. Is that a word? He's my companion. He's my steadfast, true friend. He's always here, ever steady. That's actually true, though. Ever steady. He's a camera. Ever steady, ever ready, all-seeing, all-knowing, always ready to be by my side. I'm getting my intro mixed up, but he is also unjudgmental. That's what the great thing about Roddy is. He's unjudgmental. Excuse me. What a great camera. If I was in a pickle, if I was in a jam, raspberry jam preferably, I would have Roddy by my side. He's completely unjudgmental. He doesn't care. He's just there to document. He's got my back. He wouldn't fight anybody. He's only got USB fingers. He can't do anything. But he's by my side. Welcome, guys. I brought my skull cup in today. I don't know why. I just kind of thought it was kind of cool. Maybe cool, not cool. Sorry about that long vlog intro. I usually have lately been having a pre-recorded video. Been too busy. Been way too busy for a pre-recorded video. So I just thought I'll reset up the camera in a different way. I'll have a separate scene for the camera. I'll put a vlog loading screen on it. You can watch me potter around getting ready for the vlog. So I hope that was okay. Maybe it was a bit entertaining, maybe not. Who knows? But here we are, episode 26 of the Doom vlog. Now, tonight we are going to discuss the usual things we do discuss. We're going to talk about beer. We're going to talk about physical media. We are going to talk about some news. We got some mail. Not a lot of mail, granted, but I can't spend all that money that I have to spend doing mail. It's sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really bad, sometimes it's nothing. So this time around, we've got a couple of things for mail, which is fine. And yeah, we've got some news. We've got some news of sorts. We've got some sad news as well, but I don't know if I want to call it news. What was my news? It was about the singer from At the Gates. And I'll just get it out of the way early. I can never remember his name, so I'm going to look it up quickly. Was it that one? Yes, it was that one. Yeah. Thomas Lindeberg. Unfortunately, the singer of At the Gates, one of my, I wouldn't say favorite, but one of my listened to bands. I have albums here of At the Gates. Thomas Lindeberg, he has died. Rest in peace, Thomas, at 52 years of age. So very sad to hear that. Sorry to start the vlog off with a sad story. But yep, Thomas Lindeberg, dead at 52. I mean, I'm 51. I mean, it hits home. It hits home. So I just wanted to sort of pay my respects, through this vlog to Thomas Lindeberg and his family and his bandmates and his fans as well, to say rest in peace, Thomas, and you will be sorely missed. You've made huge contributions to the music industry and to music as a whole. So getting that out of the way, Hopefully there's some At the Gates fans out there. He's done other stuff as well, obviously. But I wanted to say welcome everyone to episode 26 of the Dooom vlog. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is the first thing we always do. So I will be checking my phone throughout this because I just dropped this all on Instagram as well. Not that I have a huge following on Instagram, but I just dropped it on Instagram so that people would sort of know what I'm up to. And also to give you a heads up that I have culled a lot of the people I follow on Instagram. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I haven't culled you. If you know what I'm doing and who I am, it's because you follow me. You're not the people I'm culling. The people I've culled on Instagram were just people I followed, and, if people would follow me and then I'd follow them, then they'd unfollow me. And of course, as you normally see when you're on Instagram, that frustrating thing of, and I always check, it's like, 10,000 followers, following 200. You're getting culled. You know that they're going to follow you. In a week or two, they're going to knock you off their list, and they're going to make sure that their algorithm is looking fantastic. They got 10,000 followers and they only followed 25 people. So I've been culling those people. The people that I know for a fact aren't interacting with me, aren't interested, have got nothing to do with me. Some of their channels were fun, 80s and 90s style channels, but a lot of it was blah, blah, blah. Like, they're just pumping it out to get views, and I just unfollow a bunch of those people. So if you're into VHS, you're into DVD, and you're interacting, I'm still following you. You're still part of my crew, all right? And obviously the ones I communicate with regularly, you know that you are being followed because I talk to you regularly. So don't worry, fret not, friends. You're still there. But just letting you know that I needed to get rid of about 200 people that I didn't need to follow. And some of those were stars and some of those were big companies. So giving you that heads up, and it wasn't to do with the algorithm, wasn't trying to make me better. I'm actually sitting at around the same followers to following. So there's not much difference there. It's just that ridiculous amount of people that are ruining my feed. So I wanted to get that out of the way. So the first thing we do before I'm just going to quickly drink this, is we are going to start our vlog the way we normally start it. If I can find my bumper, which I always forget, we are going to start with our beer. Yes, beer time. It's beer time, and I've got a beer here that's really nice. Now, I have had it already, so I bought 4 of them. I had it, and I was really excited to... It was just an Aldi beer, but I like German beer. Sorry, I keep turning away, and I'm looking at the beer. I like German beer, and I've become more and more interested in German beer just because, depending on which ones I guess you get, a lot of the beers are really clean and crisp, and some of them can be really filling and frothy and stuff like that, but they're very clean, they're very crisp, and they're made meticulously. And that's something that I really love about German beer. I have a German heritage on some side of my family, the Schneider side. I also have a Lithuanian background, and my father's side was, Australian/English. So I've probably mentioned it before. It's not going to impact me, knowing information about me, because I don't share that last name anymore. His name was Williams. And his surname Williams is obviously a very English name. So I have the English side of my father's side, and I've met some of my family on that side, and I can tell that it goes back to England. Where in England, who knows? Could be Irish, could be Scottish, could be Welsh, could be any number of places there. But on that side is English, and on my other side is Lithuanian and German. The Schneiders, and I won't give away my newer surname, which is the Lithuanian side. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that topic. But yes, no, German beer, that's what I was talking about. So today I've got a German beer. It's a Paulaner. It's a Paulaner. Now I might pour 2 because these are very clean, very clean. It's a Paulaner Munchen Hell, and I love the name Hell. Let's show it to you. It's my hand's got to be shaky because this is not my strong hand. Paulaner Munchner Hell. Munich Lager. It's a Munich Lager. And for a Munich lager, this is very clean. This is very clean. I don't know about you, but lagers and drafts, well, not so much drafts, but more lagers. Lagers tend to be really frothy or very aerated. And I often, like, I'll have one and I feel really bloated, and then I eat dinner, I'm even more bloated, and then I have some more beer and I'm even more bloated than before. This lager is very clean and very crisp. I don't know, should I look at Beer Advocate? I don't even know if anyone's watching at the moment. It is wasn't it a 3 point, hang on, I gotta look at the ABV. I lost it, I saw it before. Sorry, it's a 4.9% alcohol volume. But you wouldn't even tell. You can't taste, it doesn't taste like it's 4.9. But yeah, it's a Pollener Münchner Hell Munich Lager. The 4-pack is $14. I think it was $13 or $14. I probably shouldn't have left it out of the fridge this long, but I am going to top it up with another one. So let's pour that in a second. I just wanted to quickly do a quick hygiene check of the channel, because I had 2 people drop in live when I was doing my loading screen, and they just disappeared. I was like, oh, 2 people have dropped in straight away. Interested people, cool. And then they just dropped straight back off again. That's okay. People will drop in. I know that, Dystar Pictures has liked my message. I'll let you have a look. Dystar Pictures, they're a low budget film company. We got Best Blu-ray, Action Smacked, and Addicted to Physical Media. Also did a bit of a like. I'm sharing some. It's not a big deal. It's not like I'm sharing personal information. Roddy is really not liking to focus though. Rotten Roddy, there you go. Dystar Pictures. If you're interested in low budget pictures being made by people with passion, low budget pictures being made by people with passion. There's a lot of words that sound very confusing. Check out Dystar Pictures on Instagram. Go ahead and also check out Best Blu-ray, Action Smacked, and Addicted to Physical Media. Seeing as they're the people that liked my message first, you get a bit of a shout out. If you want a shout out, send me a message. Send me a message. I'm getting sidetracked here. But yeah, I sent some messages out, and I just wanted to let people know. And I will be checking my phone throughout the night just to make sure that people are getting that message. So let us now not distract ourselves any further. I got a big cup. I got my Hard Rock Cafe. I believe it's a pint. I might be wrong. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. These tall glasses, are they pints? I think they're pints. From Phuket, or as I like to call it, fuck it. If you're having a bad day, I use the fuck it glass. The fuck it pint glass. Hard Rock Cafe. All right, let's pour it in there. I'm going to top it right up. I am essentially going to have 2 beers tonight, even though I shouldn't. Did you hear that? I don't think you probably heard that. Let's pour it in here. Very clean. It's a bit heady at the beginning. I am a little bit scared of the head at the beginning. There we go. It will get very heady at the beginning, but it will dissipate. It will dissipate. Oh, I might not even get a full... I thought I would have room to spare because I poured it in a schooner the other day. I had room to spare in the schooner. I might have to wait for this head to actually dissipate. It will go down, and this becomes very clean and very crisp. I'm pouring it right over my keyboard, so pray for me, people. Pray for me. Come on. You can do it. No, I think I need to give it just a little bit more. This might actually just be it. No, it can't be a schooner. Is there an in-between between schooner and pint? I'm not a beer aficionado. I don't 100% know. My mic feels like it's a little bit loud. Can I do the test? Where's my test? Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you all... That's enough out of you. Can you all hear me? Is there anybody here? Hello? Viewers. Now we don't have live viewers. Anyone? Is my mic too loud? I'm hoping it's not too loud. It feels like it's maybe a little bit too loud. All right, so we're just waiting for this head to go down. I thought I'd be able to pour a second beer in here, but kind of feels like I can't. Come on. This is a bit of a tricky, there we go. It is sticking out over the top a little bit. It's a boy. I thought I'd get, this might be the equivalent, this might be a fancy schooner. This could be a fancy schooner. I thought it was a pint glass, but I might be wrong. While this head goes down just a little bit, let's have a quick look at Beer Advocate, just to make sure we understand what a Münchner Hell is. What is a Münchner Hell? Let's go to Beer Advocate. Yeah, it knows. My computer knows. Beer Advocate. Now, it will now ask me to sign in, which is pretty stupid. Yeah, can I search it without searching for a beer? You'll need to log in to search for a beer. Great. What beer are you drinking now? Wait, let me search. See, they've stopped us searching for beers on Beer Advocate. So what I'll do is I'll go, let's go like this. We'll cheat. We did it last time. We cheated. We'll say Pullener Münchner Hell. Beer Advocate. Okay, here we go. I think that's what it's telling us. No, I don't want. I want Beer Advocate. Yep, that's what I want. There we go. We've circumvented the sign-in search. So all you have to do is type in the beer name and then type in Beer Advocate afterwards, and it takes you straight to the beer. There it is, exactly the same. Slightly different packaging, probably because it's overseas. Okay, so it says here, 85 score, very good. It's got an 85 score. So this beer it says original Munich lager. Known as Munich Lager or original Munich Lager outside of Germany, our original Munich Lager is a true classic with its clear and bright gold sparkling hue, crowned by a pure white head, a beer which always goes down well, mild, elegant malts with a hint of sweetness and a soft hint of hops in the background. This Munich beer is ideal to accompany spare ribs and spicy dishes. Just try it. So it's been given an 85%. A reviewer wrote 4.03 out of 5. They like to get they wax very lyrical with a lot of the things they talk about here. Good retention, carbonation, aromas of light malt and hops, plus notes of banana and clove. Crisp and medium-bodied with good bitterness and a dry finish. This held up nicely to a bratwurst with stone ground mustard and sauerkraut. Prost. Notes of concrete and plastic. Has a feeling of summer breeze in the mouth when spat out of a armadillo's asshole. I don't know. It's very waxing, very lyrical. Slightly grassy on the nose. This is 4.37 out of 5. Fancy. What a beer. Medium mouthfeel, a little sweet, nice understated hop finish. Oh, this guy didn't like it. I'm not going to read that one because it's 2.75 out of 5. Don't believe you. 3.68 out of 5. Clean, crisp, and refreshing. Seems like a good, if safe, choice for Helles, Pilsner type beers. Very good, but not great in any one way. Seems like a standard for good tier beer. So he liked it. He just wasn't overwhelmed with joy. 4.02 out of 5. Pour is exemplary. Not getting as much on the nose as other German Helles, but still getting notes of grain and hops. Great tasting. Mouthfeel is more towards the medium side. This one you will want to take slow and appreciate. Very satisfying German Helles overall. Lots of 3.96, 3.75, 4.39. Fancy. Pours a dark straw color. So we've got some pretty good reviews on it. Overall, it ranks at 85%, which is pretty good. And we'll leave it at that. So let's get out of Beer Advocate. Thank you, Beer Advocate, for letting me break the way that I have to sign into you. to actually get my reviews. Still no live viewers. That's very odd. We had them and then they went. But let's drink it because the head's gone down. I told you it would. It should be a little bit colder. I shouldn't have left the beer out. There we go. We're down to no head. And as you can see the little bubbles. Oh, I like that view. Them all gathering at the top for a rebellion. Okay, let's try it. So this very tall Hard Rock Cafe bucket glass. I think it needs to be a bit colder. Should have pulled a cold one. But beautiful, so clean. So you can taste the lagerness in it, like you would with a lager. Like feels like it's gonna get frothy in your stomach, but it doesn't. So I want you to appreciate that. If you live in Australia and go to Aldi, it's a 4-pack for $13, $14. Not that I'm advertising for Aldi or anything. If you're overseas and it's in Aldi, it'll look similar to this. It'll look similar to this. So go ahead and look for that. Very nice indeed. I had it after dinner on Friday night. I really wanted a beer after a long week of work. Come on, Rotten Roddy. And it was very satisfying. I was very surprised and very happy. It made me happy. Not that I, spend my life being happy about beer, but it made me very happy. Fantastic. Okay. Let's move on with our segment. We've spoken a little bit about beer. I think it's time to move on. We can do it. We've done a spot check of the channel. There's no live viewers currently for some unknown reason. And we've let people on the Instagram know. So let's move on to our next segment. Our next segment is usually going to be Let's Get Physical Media. So maybe we will do that. But let me ask the question that Han Solo likes to ask.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
How are you? How are you all? I don't get enough comments from all of you. I hope you're all well. I hope that your life is treating you well. I hope that your jobs are treating you well. I hope your collecting is treating you well. I hope you're finding all the things you want to find. I definitely consider that a major factor in my week is what am I finding? What am I looking for? What news is piquing my interest in the physical media world? What toys and pop culture items? What like music and CDs and Blu-rays and VHS tapes and DVDs, records, vinyl, cassettes? What things are sparking my interest? What posters have I found? What random items, magazines. I'm a huge magazine head. I love magazines. What magazines have you found? Have you found old ones in a market? Have you found some cool new ones that are in the newsagents? What's going on with your life right now? I hope it's all good. If you want to, I'm all up for it. I love the discourse. If you want to send me a message, let me know what you're finding because I get excited for you. I honestly do. Like if I hear people or see people collecting things, it makes me excited. So if you want to tell me what you're collecting, man, I'm all for it. You're going to get positive responses from me because I love hearing about it. Absolutely love hearing about it. So send me messages if you like. I'm all up for it. Let me know what's going on. And what I'd love to put out there to you people, to my peeps, is that if you've got a collection of stuff, whether it's movies or toys or whatever, send me a photo. neondoomroom at gmail.com. Neondoomroom, no breaks, no underscores, no dots. Neondoomroom at gmail.com. Shoot me some photos. If you shoot me photos of your collection of whatever it is you collect, as long as it's not horrible, so horrible that I can't put it on YouTube. If you send me photos of your collection of movies or toys or some part of it that you love the most out of all of it, I will put a photo up on here. I will show the world what you collect. Sorry, beer burp. I would love to show people what you collect and I'll give you a shout out. So consider that, neondoomroom@gmail.com. Shoot me some photos of your collection. It can be a lot, it can be a little bit. I'm happy to load them up here and to show people. Okay, so also before I start on Let's Get Physical Media, let's remind you, I've got so many scenes. I need to get rid of some of these. They're messing with my ability to find them. If you don't already, maybe you might consider subscribing. Subscribing is a small gesture by you. It is a huge outcome for me as a small content creator. It is literally something that can be make or break for me as a channel. If you want to like what I do, or dislike what I do, or leave a comment, or share to somebody that may like what I do, go ahead and do that, because it's very important. I have 148 odd subscribers. It hasn't changed a lot recently. I'm hoping that it may. The ones that do talk to me, I love every second of it. I love every moment that you send messages across, that we have communication with each other, and that we are able to discuss movies and toys and pop culture. So thank you. You're my favorite people, and my replay crew, not just the people that watch live or talk to me on Instagram or shoot me messages or send me stuff on my email, neondoomroom@gmail.com, but my replay crew, the people that watch me later, or the people that watch me live and then watch me later, shooting messages across to me, it makes my day. All of it makes my day. So if you would take a moment out of your small amount of time that you're using right now to consider subscribing, you can always unsubscribe later. You can absolutely always unsubscribe later. There's no pressure for me either way. You can subscribe and unsubscribe, and I'm cool with it. Even Roddy's cool with it, because he's teaching me about being non-judgmental. As a camera, being non-judgmental is a big thing. He's teaching me about that. So if you wanted to go ahead and do that, just give me a go. Give me a go. I'm all up for a new person following. All right, let's go back to Roddy. No, we're on Roddy Cam. Let's go to Let's Get Physical Media. I will have to walk over there and get the things for Let's Get Physical Media, because I don't have them close. There's not much room here. And we'll talk about it. So are we ready to get physical media? Are we ready to get physical media? Just play the bumper.
Let's get physical media. I want to get physical media. Let me hear your movies talk.
That's the beer talking. That's let me hear your beer talk. That's what it sounds like at the moment. Slurring my words. It's a 4.9% alcohol, and I've only had this much of it. Shows how much beer I drink. So good. Oh my God, so good. It is not filling up my stomach. It is not making me feel bloated. All right, let's talk about physical media. We talked about some cool things we found last time at some op shops. Should test a few of those out. Let me go over there and get the physical media that we're going to talk about tonight. Hopefully there's at least one live viewer that I can talk about it with. No, nobody's here. Nobody is here. Can I change my audience? Can I do that live? Can I do it live, YouTube? Can I do it live? Yeah, okay, I can see that. Let me see if I can change this to... Where are you? Standard YouTube license. Let's do category. It says film and animation, and I think that's fair, but let's go to entertainment and let's save it. Let's see if that changes what happens tonight. We've saved it. Let's go back to channel content. Let's recycle. Sorry, this is all background stuff that I need to do. Okay, cool. All right, let us get the physical media that's over there. And I'm going to put you on a temporary other screen. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Don't I have... Is that? I think that's what I did for it. Is it that one? Yes. Let's put you on a hold screen. Hang on a second. You're going to hear me bumping around. Bumping around. Hang on a sec. Where am I going to put all this stuff? Honestly. Okay, we'll put that there. They'll balance. This is the one I want to show you. You can't see it, but I will show it to you. I will show it to you. It's a big bag. Oh, yeah, let's do it. That's kind of weird, me making those noises in the background. I want to hit the microphone. All right, let's get Joe off my... I look a little bit angry in that picture. I'm not supposed to look angry. But let's go back to Roddy. Rotten Roddy. Rotten Roddy. There we are. Rotten Roddy. Here we are. Thank you, Rotten Roddy. Look at the bag here. Horrible. It's actually quite torn. I don't know if you can see the tear in it. Is the tear there? There's a tear somewhere. I tore the bag. And it's a little bit... There we go. There we go. Look at that. Tore the bag. Oh my goodness. Lucky nothing fell out. But I got this bag. This bag is full. Can you see the top? Can Rotten Roddy show you the top? It is full. Absolutely full. I did 2 op shops today. I haven't had a chance to do any op shops, and I thought I'll try a few different ones I haven't been to for a while. Because, you know, I kind of feel like op shops are just really not doing it for me lately. I go and there's not much there. Occasionally I'll find 1 or 2 or 3 random things. Mind you, I am being picky because I don't want junk. I don't want to fill up my room with junk that I'm not going to watch, which there is probably a lot of that in here that I have to cull through. But I also want to find good things. I want to find things that are worth it, if you know what I mean. So there are going to be times that when I go hunting, I just go, no, all the way through and then pick two or three things up. This time, I found all this stuff, and the only reason I got any of this stuff here today, I mean, it's good stuff, but it was there's VHS tapes in here. There were VHS tapes in here, 20 cents each. 20 cents each. And the DVDs, all media was 50% off. So that was pretty cool. And it was a different place. I went up to near Westfield in South Morang. If you're in Victoria, it's in the north of Melbourne, so northern suburbs, far, far north. And yeah, it's the northern side of that. So I normally go locally, kind of go around the Epping, Thomastown, Laylaw, Bundoora, that kind of zone, South Morang. South Morang's kind of further north. But I went to South Morang and I went to two places in South Morang. Mill Park, South Morang. Okay, so let us talk about the big bag first because that's the bag that's ripped and I'm a bit worried it's all going to fall out. Oh, I'm watching. It's very bizarre. All right, so let's open this up. Now, I have 2 of these, but I can only find one on the top. So VHS tapes were 20 cents each. 20 cents each. This is in there. Is this the right one? Why has it got... Oh, yeah, cool. It's got Wish 2 written on it. All right, Odd Parents. Does anyone watch this show? It's pretty wacky. Cartoons. I love cartoons. The Fairy Odd Parents. Sorry, instead of the Fairy Godparents, or Godfather, Godmother, the Fairy Odd Parents. This is Wish 2. It is written in there as Wish 2. As you can see, 20 cents each. There's 20 cents each. I totaled this whole bag. This whole bag was $5. This whole bag, including some DVDs and a CD, was $5. This has been rewound. I'll have to fix up the case because the sleeve is actually kind of sitting too high. But yeah, Fairy Odd Parents. I like cartoons. Trying to build up my cartoon collection. So I've got that. I got a few Star Treks as well. I didn't check these properly. Yep, cool. Not rewound, which is sad. But I don't know if you remember this movie. Star Trek Insurrection. I used to have all of these movies back in the day. All of them. And now I have some of them on DVD and VHS. The case looks like it's been wet at some stage or something. Or maybe the case is a bit janky. It was sticking to it before. But these movies got kind of dark. I mean, this is where Star Trek got dark. What's it say there? The battle for paradise has begun. Yep, great, great. Is it in there? Did I say it was in there? Yeah, it's in there. Not rewound. Pick that up. These are, just remember, 20 cents each. It's getting a bit warm in here now. I might have to turn that heater off or down. One of the two. Because I've only got it on half at the moment. Now, I picked up a whole bunch of Star Trek Voyagers. And I wasn't going to. I wasn't going to pick up any Star Trek Voyagers. I was like, Star Trek, you know, there's so many out there. If I start collecting Star Trek Voyager, any Star Trek VHS tapes, it's just going to take up way too much space. But at 20 cents each, I couldn't say no. And how many episodes do they normally come with? That's the thing. Only comes with 2 episodes. So when you get a whole season, you get like 15, 20 of these things. But this is Star Trek Voyager. They are well used. I didn't check the inside. I will have to check the insides. Season 1, Volume 7. But I used to love Star Trek. Yeah. So it's got 2 episodes on it. I really wish I had 4 episodes on it. That would make it more worthwhile. But I guess at the length of the episodes, only $19.95. When you were collecting VHS, you need a lot of space. 20 cents each. 20 cents. Here's another Star Trek Voyager. Haven't checked it. Let's check it. Some of these are in back to front. That's rewound. Season 1, Volume 3. Has this got more than 2 on it? No, it's only got 2. Page and the Cloud. So at only 2 episodes, I mean, that's a lot of space being taken up on a VHS tape. But 20 cents. So, I don't know, maybe I'll live to regret that at some point in time, but right now, no. Season 1, Volume 4. Season 1, Volume 4. Oh, was it rewound? Yeah, it was rewound. I have The Needle and Ex Post Facto. Pretty cool. Pretty cool cover on that one. Nice and red. I wonder if Retro Toy Princess will join us. I think that some of my other regulars are elsewhere, maybe traveling around Australia or elsewhere or overseas maybe. I'm going to leave this weirdo one until later. Let's get this side one here. Right, there's the other Very Odd Parents. Very Odd Parents. Wish 1. I got Wish 1 and Wish 2. These come with 4 episodes on them. Let's make sure that's Wish 1. Yep, Wish 1 and Wish 2. 4 episodes on them. They're fun. They're fun. Look, cartoons are fun. Come on. You don't have to use your brain for cartoons. Sometimes they get a bit wacky and you got to try to figure out what the hell's going on. But Very Odd Parents, you can't say that that's not fun. And if you do say it's not fun, I don't know. I don't know if we'll get along as a person, as people. Maybe we will. Okay, I need this light to not be beaming right on there. All right, so the next one. Mind you, just remember, these are 20 cents each. Voyager 2.2, I don't know what that word is, parturition, and persistence of a vision, Yep, that's in there. Season 2.2. I think I need to turn this heater down. I'm starting to get really hot in here. The weather is slightly changing. We've been getting a bit of wild weather lately. And it's been getting warmer, but it's also been just wildly crazy. Let me just turn this heater off for a second. We do have the classic CRT TV fireplace going at the moment. Wow, do I seriously not see it here? Usually, what is wrong with me? Did I lose it? Or am I just not seeing it? I am considering going to another streaming platform. There we go. Usually looks like that. Usually looks like this. I have this going with the heater going, but the weather is changing. So coming close to the summer, this fireplace will no longer play. Maybe I'll do fish tank. I've got a few fish tank ones. Maybe I'll do fish tank to make us all cool off. But that's not what is playing currently. I've got Bad Batch playing. I think I've seen it like 100 times already. I've just got that going for a splashy background. Just got it going for splashy background. What do we got going here? We have... There is another Star Trek Voyager. It says... doesn't give me the series number. So the other one gave me the series number. Very odd. The Star Trek Voyager Season 1, Volume 8. And it's rewound. So that's pretty cool. I used to love Voyager, actually. Voyager back in the day was a real breakaway role. They got the Star Trek crew, they threw them out into deep space, and then said, oh, you're in a completely uncharted area, now try to find your way home. And that was a breakthrough role back in the day. Breakthrough role. To be able to say, hey, you guys are going to do something completely different. You're going to speak to people you've never seen before. You're going to speak to alien races you've never seen. Here's the next one, Season 1, Volume 5. I probably should put these in order. Season 1, Volume 5. I had a lot of Star Trek VHS tapes back in the day, which I obviously got rid of or lost or left behind. So, yeah, but 2 episodes. VHS tape, that's a lot of VHS tapes. What's this one? Oh, this is Star Trek Generations, but it's without a cassette cover. Cinema International Corp. I don't know what a TC means. 125 minutes time coded. Mostly rewound, but not all the way. Don't know if this was a sampler. Maybe somebody in the comments, if there's anyone in the comments, can update me whether this is a sampler or not. But this is what it looks like. That's all it comes as, that. Can I get ready to focus? See, it's got the Warner Brothers on the side. Warner Brothers home video. Oh, it's a preview tape. That's what it is. Please view and pass on to the next store listed within 2 or 3 days. Wow, I didn't realize that was a thing. Let me just turn this sideways. That's a real thing, huh? Oh, no, that way. It says here, please view. So play it in your store and then pass on to the next store in the list within 2 or 3 days. So there was a real hierarchy to it. Warner Home Video preview tape. Nothing on this side. It actually has like been sealed up at the bottom and is the slipcase for this side. There you go, Star Trek Generations, which was a great movie. But mostly rewound. I need to get all my Star Treks. I don't have them all at the moment, even on DVD. All right, what have I got left? I'm leaving the weird one till last because I want to look it up. I think I want to look it up with you. We had another live viewer drop in and drop out again. What's going on tonight? Okay, I picked up the French Connection. Pure dynamite. Yeah, so we've got some classic actors in that. Oh, this is back to front as well. French Connection is in there. You can see it's in there. Sorry, I should show it to you. The French Connection. Is that Fox Home Video? 20th Century Fox. Okay, you can close properly. The back of the case is a little janky. Gene Hackman and Roy Scheider. I picked that up, and 20 cents each. Who's saying no to 20 cents each? More Star Trek Voyager. What's this one say? It doesn't give me numbers anymore. 1.6. So this is Season 1, Volume 6. I'm going to try and put these in order. Star Trek Voyager. If you're in America, these are probably available everywhere, and this is probably not very exciting. In America, no offense to Americans, of course, I'm not saying this as a derogatory term, but you guys have a lot of stuff available, a lot. So in Australia, you're really fighting with all of the resellers. Unless you get up at 7:30 in the morning and go to all of the stores within a 1 hour period locally, you're going to miss out because people get up early and they go out, they collect all the good stuff, all the good shit, and then they're gone. And you go in there and you've got whatever's left over. So when I watch a lot of collectors on YouTube in America, people that hunt, man, you have so many options. You should be completely grateful. Not that I'm saying you're not grateful, but you should be very grateful because you find rare horror movies, well, they're rare to us in America, that we just do not find here. Occasionally I'll stumble upon a random one or two things that I consider rare horror or rare movies. But in America, I just see videos all the time of like, oh, I just went to a garage sale and there was like 20 rare horror movies. I went to a thrift store and they have like 3 walls full of VHS tapes and I hand-picked out Evil Dead and a bunch of other things there for like 50 cents each. We don't get that here. We do not get that here. In fact, I very rarely find horror VHS at all, like at all. And I used to own a lot of these movies on VHS back in the day. Evil Dead, owned it. Akira, owned it. In fact, gave it to somebody and never got paid for it and never saw it again. And I'd had that video since I was a child. So, I mean, we have less options here. So this isn't to try and make you feel bad. This is not to try to make you feel bad. It is just, I mean, enjoy it. Because hopefully America doesn't go the way of Australia. But yeah, Australia's bad, man. Unless you, I mean, pre-COVID, it was kind of ramping up. It's always kind of been bad with retro stores or vintage stores, op shops and such. But it just got, COVID just turned it into a free-for-all shit show. Volume 1. This just says Volume 1. Is this episode 1? Season 1. Oh, Season 1, Volume 1. So this is the very beginning. I need to make sure that's right. Yeah, so it's 1 episode. When a Marquis ship inexplicably disappears during plasma storms in the Badlands, USS Voyager is assigned to investigate. To assist the mission, Captain Catherine Janeway recruits a reluctant, cashiered Starfleet officer who has also acted as a mercenary for the Marquis. Whilst exploring the renegade ship's last known position, Voyager is mysteriously propelled 70,000 light years from home by an overwhelming force. Searching this uncharted quadrant of the galaxy, they become embroiled in a centuries-old environmental problem on a nearby inhabited world. So this is Season 1, Episode 1, which is actually a double episode, so it's a large episode. So I'm really glad I've got number 1 for 20 cents. Do I need to remind you? For 20 cents. All right, we're really close to the end of the VHS tapes. But yeah, in Australia, we got it a bit tough, man. We gotta be honest. I picked this one up. I put it down, but I actually decided to pick it up because I like this movie actually quite a lot. It is mostly rewound, 98% rewound. But I've got it on DVD. I'd like to have it on Blu-ray, but I don't. Oh, no, do I? Maybe I do. Or maybe I've got Payback. Mel Gibson in Ransom. Someone is going to pay. I think I have this on Blu-ray. I need to double check. Mel Gibson in his prime. Mel Gibson in his prime. The guy was a beast on screen before he became a semi-racist, I don't know, drunk. I still have a lot of respect for Mel Gibson's acting abilities, but and his directing abilities. I am quite disappointed in him for his drunken rants. For drunken rants, anyone? Anyone want a drunken rant right here? Got a drunken rant right here. Roddy, you want a drunken rant? It all starts with this. You can have a drunken rant. Yeah, I mean, Apocalypto is one of my favorite films, especially one of my favorite films of Mel Gibson's. What an amazing revenge/chase movie. What an amazing movie set in an era that is so fundamental to the Americas. It's an amazing movie and well documented, well shot, local actors, amazing. And then you got this director, previous actor, who, I don't know, like he's got so many amazing qualities and then ends up being, I don't know if it's just drunken rant or he's actually racist. Where do you put that? Where do you put that information? I've got no idea. Let me tell you about Mel Gibson. Let me tell you all about Mel Gibson. No, I'm not drunk. That's okay. Relax. Can you guess what this movie is? Can you guess what this movie is? It's not like some piece of cinematic history, but it's green. Can you guess? It's not the Green Hornet. It's not the Green Lantern, though that would be apt. Can you guess what this movie is? Anyone? I'm testing if anyone's in the chat. I don't think anyone is. No one's live. No one's live. I think I need to move over to Kick. I'm struggling with YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. YouTube, I'm going to always complain about you. There are millions of people in the world. You can't sell me to millions of people. I'm just having a chat. About movies. You can't sell me to millions of people to watch chronologically in their search bar that I'm actually on here having a chat about movies, and other people might want to have a chat about movies. I'll go on a rant. I'll go on a semi-drunken rant. I'm not drunk yet. What's green? What the heck is green? Anyone want to tell me what's green? Shall I tell you? Shall I tell you? I think you probably guessed by seeing a bit of that topper. Let's make it spooky. Scooby-Doo. Is that a sticker? I don't think that's a sticker. No, that's not a sticker. Scooby-Doo. I picked it up. Remember I picked up the Scooby-Doo 2 disc the other time? And it was really scratched and I haven't cleaned it yet. Scooby-Doo. I like these old movies. And this isn't even that old, but like, you know, it's got fun actors in it. And it's just fun. It's a fun movie. You can't take it too seriously. And why would you? And it hasn't been rewound at all. That is hugely disappointing. Hugely disappointing. Huge. Scooby-Doo, where are you? You got something to something. Dooby-dooby-doo. Raggy? Look, Scoob. Sandwiches. Ramwiches. Scooby-Doo. Fun to have. Look at that great green case. I love it. I love it when they do that. And the green's almost identical to the lettering color. The text color. The font color. So cool. 20 cents, man. 20 cents. Now, what are we down to? We're down to the weird one. Yep, we're down to the weird one. Then we'll talk DVDs. All right, I found this one. Someone want to tell me, because I haven't researched it, someone want to tell me what the actual hell this is. Now, I think... I don't know what to think. I think this is a band. I think it's a band. But when you read the back... Oh, yeah, Polygram Music Video, PMV. When you read the back, it's like some trippy shit. It's some trippy shit. Like, you read stuff there and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? It's like it's not a plot or anything, but you read the back and it should tell you, oh, this band took something by storm and, you know, playing their, I don't know, industrial or whatever they are, music styles, making a huge impact on the, I don't know. There's nothing like that. It's just this trippy shit written on the back of it. It's already the back in a second. But do you want to see what it is? Does anyone want to see what it is? Is there anybody there? Hello? I've had 2 views tonight and no live viewers. It's just some messed up shit, man. Let me change this again. Hang on. Let's just mess around with this and try and change it. Yep. Let's do that. Do that. Keep scrolling. We're going to go to... People and blogs. Save. Does anyone care? Anyone there? Come on, people, jump on. All right, I'm going to show you this. It's the, I don't know what to make of this. I don't even know what, let me have a look at the case, because I haven't looked at the case. Yep. The band is called, I think it's a band. I'm guessing it's a band, so just forgive me if I don't make any sense here. Polygram Video. The band is called Zodiac Mind Warp. And 1988. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Zodiac Mind Warp, I think, is a band name. And the album /EP/video EP is called Sleaze Grinder. Sleaze Grinder. Let me show you this, because I picked it up, I put it down, and I was like, man, no, I can't leave that weird shit behind. Let's pick it up. Might be worth looking at. Anyone? No, the Zodiac Mind Warp? Anybody know Zodiac Mind Warp? You don't have to be in the live stream to be able to tell me. If you're watching this as a replay crew, please go ahead and let me know. In the 80s, late 80s, 88, I think it says 1988, do you remember Zodiac Mind Warp? Because this guy looked like he survived the war, and I have no idea who the hell they are. I don't know what they sound like, but the album / EP / video EP is called Sleaze Grinder. I probably should have done my research. It says 50 cents on the front, but I paid 20 cents for it. You can tell that it says on the side, where was it? Saw it on the side. I'm sure it was on the side. On the front even? No, maybe the back. Yeah, it's on the back. Polygram music video, PMV. Hoyt's Polygram video. And then you've got what looks to be a band. The 4 tracks on here are Prime Mover, Backseat Education. I think you know what that means. High Priest of Love and Planet Girl. Hey, Planet Girl. You want to be with the Planet Boy? Look at all this crap on the back. This is some trippy shit on the back of here. I'm going to read some to you. Hang on. Let me just try and read some to you. So instead of a plot or a band description on the back, it says, chanting the square defeat. Tantalus clues for the infirm glory of the hypothesis hour. Yo, canned meat, you who were blinded by the fruit of Osmodius, I come to liberate the pagan atom from your bone jail. Denizens of an unreal city, your theomacy must cease. I am Legion, I am Paraclete, divine and internaf. I wear cool shades to dim the light of heaven, which leaks from my sly demon flame eyes. I sow cryptic didactisms across the wasteland. I preach internal metamorphosis, a soul academy, snarling cellar-bound clogs, dogs even, and airborne swans. I am rapture, genius, and grace, the ever-increasing complexity of my side reel. Is that a real word? Sidereal algebra will forever confound the hubristic slide rule. I like slides. Side reel and slide rule. Logic of Nimrod's science. In every nightmare sepulchral and dream supernal, my dominion is eternal. Thus spoke Zodiac. Does any of that shit mean anything to you? Because it definitely doesn't mean anything to me. Okay, so that's all of the VHS. I think we got, what was it? Did I even count them properly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 VHS tapes, which I would never go out of my way to buy VHS tapes, that many of them at least, unless there was a reason, and the reason was they are 20 cents each. And if you don't believe me, here's the receipt I just pulled out of the bag. Salvos came out of. Can we, Rotten Roddy, focus. There, look, see that? See just here? Just here. $5.95. Sorry, it wasn't 5, it was $5.95. $5.95 for 16 VHS tapes plus these DVDs I'm going to talk about. And one EP. No, one single. CD single. I'm going to show this to you now. I think I paid 50 cents for it. The Offspring. Pretty fly for a white guy. The single. I picked it up because I knew straight away it was an Offspring single. It's got pretty fly for a white guy. Come on, Rotten Roddy. And pretty fly for a white guy, and Roddy's not focusing. Geek Mix. And then another track on here called No Brakes. Oh, come on. Focus. No Brakes. You know, one thing I forgot to do tonight? I had it all lined up, and now the TV switched itself off. Let's just fix this up before I go on to the next one. I wanted you to guess the movie, and I haven't even got the movie ready. So let's do this now. Hang on. Turn the heater off, but it's so hot in here. Oh my God, it's so hot in here. I turned the heater off and everything. I had a movie set up. Come on, turn on. Are you turned on? Come on. Come on. Are you reading it? Is it reading anything? Yep, good. So it's on. Can't believe I forgot the movie was meant to be playing in the background. Oh. Let's block the TV for a second. Let's play feature. Okay. So what you're going to do is you are going to guess. You're going to guess what the movie is. You're going to guess what the movie is. I always play a movie each week. You're going to guess what the movie is. Let's talk about the last few DVDs. There we go. It's actually quite a modern movie considering it's based on a very old kind of product. Widescreen. Always great to see a full widescreen movie. If I get dinged for it, I get dinged for it. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. No live viewers. What is going on tonight? Anyway, these are out of the same store, the Salvo store. These were $1 each, so I think they were 50 cents each. Let's flip this around the right way. Cool. First one I picked up out of just morbid curiosity more than anything else. T-Bird Gang. The 1 year out of high school. The 1 year out of high school crowd. Fast cars, girls, no place to go. T-Bird Gang. Come on. It has got no information about. It says region all, black and white. I'm gonna guess it's 4:3. Doesn't tell me anything. It's probably made for 4:3 actually. Back in the day, the DVD's in there. It just says T-Bird Gang. Haven't checked it. Well, a little bit scratched, but it should be okay. So that's T-Bird Gang. Man, I really want to know what band. What is it called? Something Mind Warp. Zodiac Mind Warp. I want to know what they sound like. I picked up this one. I don't think I own it. Terminator Genesis. I don't know if I own it already. If I do have a double, I'll get rid of the other one. Get rid of this one. I'm not up to date on Terminators. The last one I remember watching was the one after Terminator Salvation. So I picked it up. It was only 50 cents, so I kind of didn't really mind too much. Mostly clean, a little bit scuffy with some very slight surface scratches. But I just want to make sure I'm up to date on most of them, and I don't think I am. I picked this one up because I was surprised it was there. Oh, it's sticky taped because... Why wouldn't it be sticky taped? Why wouldn't it? For those watching, we are doing Let's Get Physical Media. I just want to look at the Discman. That's all I want to do. I want more people in the chat. I get people in the chat most weeks. I need more. Bring your friends, bring your aunties, bring your uncles, bring your friends. So tell people that you know. There we go. Quite clean, which is very good. I picked this up because I'm pretty sure I don't own it separately. I think I've got it on a 3-disc, The Omen. Come on, 50 cents for The Omen. 666, number of the beast. The number of the beast. Omen, little Damien there. Oh, you little tyke. A little tyke there. If anyone can guess the movie that's playing behind me at the moment, you will get a high five through Roddy. And you will get a slow clap. Oh, and this one's sealed too. And this one also is sealed. Sweet Jesus. I don't know if Jesus is sweet, but right now I'm so frustrated that Jesus is sweet. God, seriously. Do you enjoy watching me get frustrated? Because on this channel, you will watch me get frustrated a lot. Let's do the other one too, so I have to do this again. They have a lot of movies at these places. Like they had 3, like, you know, 4 floor-to-ceiling style shelves full. And it with DVDs. But I didn't really walk away with that many DVDs. Because most of the movies there are not worth my while. And if you like lots of movies, good. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. But for me, yeah, didn't want to walk away with too many. The Cure trilogy. Now, I don't quite know what that means. I feel like this has got a few discs in it. Oh, and there's more sticky tape underneath that sticky tape. You're killing me. You're killing me. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Come on. You can open. Oh, yeah, it's 2 discs. And when I brought it to the counter, the lady at the counter was like, oh my God, was there a Cure? Is there a Cure DVD in there? Cool. Got a little sleeve in there. The Cure trilogy. It is, can we look at that? Pornography, Disintegration, and Blood Flowers. All done at where? I can't read from over there. Recorded live in the Emporium, Berlin, November 2002. But it's actually 2 disc. 2 disc. And has a little sleeve. And I just like music DVDs. Oh, a little bit scratchy. Little bit scratchy. But I like music DVDs. Yeah, they're a bit scratchy. Somebody wasn't very nice with their collection. But I like music DVDs. And I've got a bit of a collection of music DVDs. So I had to get it. And the last one, I have a funny feeling that I already have it. I know I've got it on VHS. And I think I might have found it on DVD. And I cannot remember for the life of me. But I picked it up anyway because it comes in one of these VHS store style, I call them book cases. But I don't know if there really are bookcases. What's the terminology? But when you rent or buy a DVD from a video store, such as Blockbuster or Video Easy or Civic Video or one of the many other ones that were available at the time. Can you guess what movie? Oh God, what movie this is here? You'll get these cases. They're like, you can see the lip on it there. All the way. It's got like a lip all the way around the outside of it. I call them a bookcase because they look like books. But yeah, I'm not sure if I own this on DVD, but I wanted the bookcase version. And this is Mel Gibson, also in a very good movie that's much forgotten, to be honest. A gambling / cowboy / I don't know what movie you call it. Maverick. I had this movie back in the day on VHS. I tried to peel the sticker off. Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster, and James Garner. Yeah, it's fun. It's like if the mad kind of character of Lethal Weapon was a cowboy and a gambler. It's fun. It's a fun movie. And I think I might already own it, but I want this bookcase one. 50 cents. And the disc is old because you can see the disc has this kind of writing on it. Roddy doesn't like shiny things. Rotten Roddy, it's got this kind of writing on it. It does say Region 4. And it is, yeah, smudgy, but very clean. And you can see behind here, it is old. It is old because it's got this behind it. DVD, 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 DVD behind it. It's got all of those DVDs behind it. And that was the last one from Salvos on their half price / 20-cent DVD Blu-ray VHS sale. I'm getting really hot in here and the heater's off. Very, very hot. Nobody in the live. All right, the second place I went to was a Vinnie's. Close by, actually near to one of the places I worked out some time ago, further up the road, and I didn't pick up that much stuff from it. I had a bit of a funny scenario though, because I picked these up and I realized that two things I thought were separate seasons were the same season. I will explain myself in a moment. I also picked this up and I like the case, it's very clean, but I actually already own it. I wasn't sure if I owned it. And I'd been reading about, oh, really clean. I've been reading about how this was actually a good movie, like science fiction. And I picked it up because I was like, oh, I can't remember if I bought it, but I got home and I do have it. Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. You know, I watched a sort of YouTube kind of thing on science fiction movies and what great ones are out there. And this one came up as it comes across as really schlocky, but it's actually really good. So I thought I'd pick it up. I already own it. But I think this is a really clean copy of it. So I'll double check the other one. If the other one's less most excellent, I will swap it. Next one I picked up, I didn't even realize, and it makes sense now to me that it's a movie. Wow, really clean. But this is a movie. You know the Mummy series, Mummy Returns, Mummy 3, Tomb of the Dragon, Emperor. And then there's the Scorpion King, which was a side offshoot of the Mummy series. It was in the original lore and then became its own movie. Scorpion King was cool, had The Rock in it. Then I forgot or didn't remember or didn't know Scorpion King 2. And of course, to keep in tune with The Rock being a wrestler, Randy Couture is in the Scorpion King 2, Rise of a Warrior. From the producers of Mummy, or The Mummy, you can't see the word there. So I picked it up. I was like, yeah, man, I got to have that. I mean, it's probably really bad. I have no doubt whatsoever that it's really bad. No doubt at all. But I picked it up anyway. Because I like the Scorpion King, as bad as the animation sequences were, the rest was fun. And it's a single disc. I just checked it. It's really clean. And it has a bunch of features on it, I think. Yep, bunch of features on the back. 50. Oh, no, that was $1. That was most definitely $1. There it is. $1. $1 Rooney. Yeah, man, Scorpion King 2. That completes my Mummy and Scorpion collection. Picked up this Blu-ray because I'm trying to update my Blu-ray collection with more Blu-rays. How many times can I say Blu-ray? Very clean. And I'm pretty sure I don't have it. I put down another one I was pretty sure I did have. I'll double check that in a moment. But I picked up Iron Man. I'm not a huge superhero fan anymore. I find that the Marvel series that all come out kind of like, I mean, do goody two-shoes superheroes. If it's your thing, please don't be offended. It's just not really my thing. I read a lot of comics when I was younger. I watched Wolverine, Fantastic Four. But I prefer anti-heroes. I prefer dark people with troubled pasts that do bad things to try to do the right thing. I'm not a huge fan of normal superheroes. But Iron Man I like. I do have a few superhero movies, but I'm really behind the times. Really behind the times with the guys. Like, I don't know what's going on with a lot of them. I think I have a whole series of the Avengers and Endgame and all that. I don't know anything about them. I've watched a few. I watched Captain America 2. I've watched some Deadpool. I've watched some random other ones, but I'm not up to date. And I love Guardians of the Galaxy. That's probably the one I like the most. But yeah, I picked this up. I think it was $3. Yeah, $3. But it will go in my Blu-ray collection. So happy about that, to build up the Blu-ray collection. I picked this up just out of I was just really curious. I feel like this was an ex-rental. Let's go out scratch, but only surface. It's got a weird white ring around the inside. That makes me think it was a ex-rental. I don't know if you've heard of this movie. It's got Michael Cera in it, and it is R-rated. It says high impact sexual images. Someone's blacked out the sticker that's on it for some reason. I'll have to look under that. Hilarious drug-fueled movie. Michael Cera is terrific. I'll just show it to you. Michael Cera in Crystal Fairy and the Magical Cactus. Now, they've blacked out this. It is R-rated, high-impact sexual images. Hilarious drug-fueled movie. Michael Cera is terrific. I do not know anything about this, but the fact that it was R-rated, has that wacky psychedelic name, I had to buy it. It was only $1. Consistently funny and fascinating. Let's read the back. Michael Cera stars as Jamie, a shaggy, boorish young American traveling through Chile while searching for a rare hallucinogen, the famed San Pedro cactus. With a trio of Chilean brothers, Jamie invites a mysterious hippie along for the ride, but her free-spirited personality quickly clashes with his self-absorption. When they head for the beach, Jamie's big trip starts to take a surprising turn. Okay. So either way, I think this will be pretty amazing. And had to get it. Has anyone heard of Crystal Fairy and the Magical Cactus? Because this looks really wacky. And how many minutes does it go for? Of course, that's where the sticker is. 94 minutes. So it's very short. It goes for an hour and a half. An hour and a half and 4 minutes. Now this I picked up thinking that they were both separate. I've got the receipt here. I'm just not going to keep that. No need. I picked this up. But I picked it up twice because I wasn't looking properly. I was like, oh, whoever dropped these off, there must be season 1, season 2. Volume 2 of the classic television, The Lucy Show. 2-pack DVD. 10 episodes over 4 hours of classic TV. Yep, you get your 2 DVDs in there. You got this cool picture. I grew up on I Love Lucy and The Lucy Show. I grew up with Lucy in my life. Some family members share her name. Just to let you know that, because I love Lucy so much. But yeah, those are the episodes, plus whatever else is going on there. And I picked up the second one, and they have the same episodes. So I bought it twice. But luckily, these were priced at $1 each. So I might just use this for a competition or give it to somebody else who likes it, because I've got double of a box set. I've never opened it. Okay, cool. So it's very basic packaging. I'm not going to look at the discs. I love Lucy. I love Lucille Ball. She's a ballsy woman. And I'm really glad to have these, but I'm really glad to really just have one. So I will pass one on to somebody else, or maybe it'll be a competition. If you think that anybody would like to win a Lucy, double Lucy pack for a competition. But those were really cool. Picked this one up because it looks interesting. It's got Gary Oldman and Paddy Considine. Paddy Considine. Paddy, I've got no live viewers, honestly. What's going on today? Virginie Ledoyen. It is a X-Rental from Video Easy with the stickers and Thriller written on it. And it's called, oh, it's got a sticker on the disc too. It's called Backwards. Gary Oldman. I had to get a movie of that title with Gary Oldman in it. And everyone loves Paddy Considine and Virgin LeBoyen. Look, Video Easy Weekly. What a great sticker. I want badges made of that. It's got the price on the front, which isn't the price I paid for it. I paid $1. There's the dollar sticker on the back. But it's got buy X rental, Video Easy, with the price tag written on the front. They could black out. I should just take that sticker off the front. That's ridiculous. Who puts $7 on the front? $6.98. $6.98. I hate it when people do numbers that are uneven. $6.98. I get what they're trying to do. It's like the price is meant to make you think it's cheaper than $7, but we all know that it's pretty much $7. So when you do that, it just kind of pisses me off. There we go. Yeah, so that, see, these stickers were done in such a way that a attendant could black out some of these and make the right price and the date. And the disc is, you know, it's got the Video Easy center ring around the end, so it's in Drysdale. It's in Drysdale. I like nothing more than to go down to Video Easy on a Friday night in Drysdale. If I can't, I call them up on 03 5251 2486 and ask them if my favourite movie, Kath and Kim, is on DVD. And yeah, it's obviously got Video Easy stickers on the front, and it has the thriller triangle in the corner because it's a thriller. But yeah, the backwoods, obviously that's set in the backwoods of somewhere. That's got Gary Oldman. Off to Spain. It's in Spain somewhere, but it's still backwards. There you go. That, please don't fall. I don't want these to fall. We're down to 2 more. Not sure if I've bought this before. I kind of feel like I haven't. So I picked it up because it was quite clean. Actually, super clean except for smudges. And the case is really clean. I saw this at an outdoor cinema when it's, around the same time it came out. The Martian. Fantastic movie. Matt Damon. It's got Matt Damon. The Martian. It is a fantastic movie. It's obviously based on a book written by some author that loves writing this ridiculous stuff that it's not real, but it feels real when you're watching it. The ability to survive being on Mars. Cool movie. It was fun. It was fun watching it. It was very cold. I remember getting really cold outside. We didn't bring blankets. And the last movie I bought to round out our Let's Get Physical media is very clean. And I've been meaning to find it or get it, and I haven't really found it clean, at least, at an op shop or thrift store. And it is straight out of Compton. Anyone familiar with the history of these fellas? Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, Ice Cube, MC Ren, and DJ Yella. This is the movie based on that. It's a true story of how 5 young cultural rebels, armed only with their lyrics, swagger, bravado, and new talent, stood up to the authorities, meant to keep them down, and formed the world's most dangerous group, NWA. I don't think I can even say the words. Ends with attitude. Let's say that, because I don't think I can even say the name and get away with it. And as they spoke the truth that no one had before and exposed life in the hood, their voice ignited the social revolution that is still reverberating today. Yeah, so I've been wanting this movie, and I've been wanting to watch it for a long time, so I've got it now. So that was all of my Let's Get Physical media. I think it's about time we sped this along slightly. Yeah. Can anyone guess this movie? I'll stop doing that. This movie. Can you guess this movie? Oh, you should be able to guess this movie. When some of those appearances happen up there, you should be able to guess what movie it is. In the meantime, thank you very much for dealing with Let's Get Physical Media. I got no live viewers for some reason whatsoever. I don't know. I had 2. No one's jumping on board. I'm getting a lot of likes. I'm getting a lot of likes, mate. A lot of likes. Let's do a quick spot check here as well. All right, so what we can do, is there really no likes on here as well? Crazy, mate. Crazy, mate. Oh, addicted to physical media, liked a bunch of stuff. Cool. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to speed things along. It's nearly 3:30, so I'm going to, seeing as there's not really people jumping on here, I'm not going to like overexpand my night. I'm actually just going to do mail. I'm going to do mail. And then I don't think I'll even do toys. If people want to jump on, do toys, I will do news. We'll do mail and news, and then we'll wind it up from there. And if I can figure out what's going on with my channel, I'll do more. I've got no chat going on at all. I just got nothing. So I'm not trying to get anyone's sympathy. It's just nothing's happening. So I'm talking to myself, and that's making me just go, well, no, I'm just going to keep it simple. Keep it simple. I'll do mail. I'll do news, and then we're going to wind it right down. That is a nice beer, though. A very, very nice beer, though. Run the bin. Back to energy drink, which they tell you not to do. They tell you not to have alcohol and energy drink. I don't know what it is about it, but apparently it's bad for you. All right, so let us do mail. Let's do mail. Everybody's ready for mail. Mail. Now, there's only 2 things in mail today. 2 things. I'm happy about the 2 things, but there's only 2 things. Now, I am pretty sure I know what this one is. Pretty sure I know what this one is. I'm not entirely sure I know what... Oh, no, I know what... I think I know... Okay, I don't think I know what any of them are. This one and this one. I think I know what this one is. I tore it a little bit. I think I poked at it, but I couldn't see a title. I think I know what this one is. It's not open because the thing's not all the way. And I'm not entirely certain I know what this one is. It's one of 2 things. So let's open up. Let's do any, mini, money. Any, mini, money, mo. Any, mini, money, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Any, mini, money, mo. Okay, we'll open up this, which has got to be music. I nearly doxed myself there. Let's open up the music CD. Knife, kniffy. Where's my kniffy? There's my kniffy. I think I might, guys, I think I might try to move myself over to GEEK. I think that's where my mind's going. Because of all the thousands of people that are available on YouTube, I get very little jumping on here. And I've been doing this for 26 episodes. And it gets very disconcerting. It's discombobulating. It's very discombobulating and very disconcerting. All right, put the knife away. Let's open up the music. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Oh, yes. Yes, I thought I was going to get this last, but I got it first. That means I'm getting the other one last. That makes me sad as well. I've been getting a lot of music. CDs, music CDs, albums lately. I'm happy it's this one. Is it in good condition? Oh, she sent me stickers too. That's cool. All right, let me just show you what it is first. Punkorama. I have a few Punkoramas. This is the first Punkorama. Oh, no, it isn't. It's number 5. Okay, it's number 5. I thought this was the original Punkorama. So I didn't see the little number 5 down there. Yeah, number 5 down there. This is Punkorama 5. I thought this was Punkorama, the first one, but I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I've lied to myself. It's number 5. You've got some great bands on here. You got NoFX. You got All. You got the International Noise Conspiracy. You got Vision, Guttermouth, Oscar, Dwarves, Mute, the Beat Stakes, H2O, Madball, Straight Faced, Refused, Death by Stereo, Bombshell Rocks, Dropkick Murphys, Bouncing Souls, Satanic Surfers, Pennywise, Pulley, Union, Voodoo Glow Skulls, which are great, The Hives, which are great, New Bomb Turks, Zeke, Agnostic Front, which is great, Skater Punk. But really, they're not just skater punk, they're all kinds of punk. And she or he also included a bunch of stickers. So let's have a look at those. I just wanted to show you the disc. That's how I found the stickers. But there's the disc. Let's make sure it's clean. It's actually very clean. And I might put this in the car and have a listen to this in the car. Because I have a CD player in the car. Very happy to have that. I think the little... Does it have a booklet? Hang on. Yeah, it does. It's got all of the albums that each of the songs comes off of. Melancholy. Did I say Melancholy? Did I actually say Melancholy? I didn't say Melancholy. But it's got, you know, the inside of it. It's a classic kind of pop punk. Got all the albums that the bands are on. Really loving. I'm getting back into pop punk and skater punk and I don't know, all the different versions of punk there are out there. So that's great to have. And let's have a look at the stickers. Nothing amazing. There's a sticker that's kind of like an astronaut dude. These are very papery though, so they're not very good for my car. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is? Is that British paints? British paints? Sure can. I don't know. There's a cool looking eyeball with Roscop on it. Roscop. It looks like it's been made at home. That's kind of cool. They'll go on the fridge maybe. I don't know what this is. What is this? ES? S? 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 40? 50? So? Go? I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. Is that a brand name? IO? I don't know. And I've got this weird looking, I don't know, like a mushroom looking trippy monster thing. Maybe it'll go on the fridge as well. Okay, so I've got Punkorama, number 5, which I thought was number 1. Fantastic addition to the collection. That will go with my music. I really don't want these falling off of here. Now I'll open this one that I started opening but couldn't see a name on the top of it, so I'm going to have to take a guess. If I think it is what it is, I'm very happy. There's my little pull tab. Please be... Yes, it's the one I wanted. It's the one, I want them all. But this is the one I wanted on Blu-ray. I bought a copy from Bali years ago and never really watched it because I decided, like, I didn't want to buy and play a movie from Bali because they usually are very bad quality for the most part. This is a first-person movie. It is restricted, high-impact violence, Hardcore Henry. This is the movie where it was all done in first person. Yeah, so he's surviving. Yeah, I'm one of those people like, yeah, it's one of those movies. Yeah, it was like done in first person. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I hate people doing that, so please don't do that. I'm doing it now. Hardcore Henry. First they made him dangerous. Then they made him mad. It's first person shooter. And action, fight, martial arts. It's just first person all the way through. And it's going to be brilliant, and I can't wait to watch it. In fact, tonight, when we finish this up tonight, I'm not going to watch this. I am, in fact, going to watch... What am I watching? Borderlands. I'm going to watch Borderlands. But I would love to watch Hardcore Henry, because now I can get rid of my crappy copy, and I've got the good one. I've got the Blu-ray to go with the Blu-ray collection. Collection-oni-oni-owned. All right, and that's that. So let us go to news, because I am running out of time, and I also am running out of bladder space, because I've had a lot of different things to drink tonight, and no one's watching live, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. It makes me cry that no one's here. I'm so very, very sad. Well, actually, I'm kind of sad. Let's read the news. Let's get up the news so that I can show you. I was going to play you a trailer. How long does that go for? Hang on. Is that going to show me without showing it on screen? That goes for, what? 37 minutes. There is no way I'm going to play that for 30. Oh, right. It's the trailer. And no, I'm not going to play that. It's gameplay showcase. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I thought it was just a trailer. Let us play. Let's watch the news. Wait a minute. Where's my news story? Where's my news story? I had it open. What did I do with it? There it is. All right, let's swap over to the desktop screen. Let's do news first. We've got a news bumper. Hang on. News bumper. Dun, dun, dun. Gonna read some news about the news. Nothing rhymes with news. Seriously, where's my news bumper? It just says news, so how do I lose it? There it is. Are you ready for the news bumper? Bum, wah, wah. All right, we're going to go straight to news. We're going to read this with you on the screen, sharing the moment with us as we often do. Ready, steady, go. Here I am. I'm down here. Hello. I'm down in the corner here. I should probably move myself in just a little bit more, but that's okay. Here we are. We're going to talk about the movie Lord of the Rings Hunt for Gollum. Andy Serkis says, I can't escape. This is September 3rd, so we're a little bit behind. We're 6 days behind. Wait a minute, is the 3rd? No, today. No, what the hell? It's the 21st. We are like well behind. We are 18 days behind. But it's the only news story I could find about it. Andy Serkis says, I can't escape Gollum before flying to New Zealand to begin new Lord of the Rings movie. We're going to start prep. Andy Serkis recently told Metro he is heading to New Zealand this month to begin work on The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum, the new Rings movie that he is starring in and directing. Warner Brothers has already announced the movie will open in theaters December 17th, 2027. We've got 2 years to wait for that. Gollum will be the first live-action Rings movie since 2014's The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies, directed by Peter Jackson. Can you believe that movie, The Battle for the Five Armies, ended in 2014? Can you believe that? That was so long ago. It feels like only yesterday that the Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, and Return of the King were released. But there you go, very long time ago. I am very excited to go back. I leave for New Zealand on Saturday, September 6th, Serkis said. We're going down to start prep and working on it because I'm directing. I'm thrilled to return to the family that I've loved working with for many years and a character that I cannot escape from. Warner Brothers first announced The Hunt for Gollum in summer 2024. It was originally through New Line Cinema that they had the Lord of the Rings series, and now it's through Warner Brothers. And originally said it would be ready for theaters in 2026. It then got delayed to December 2027. Serkis is directing the tentpole and once again starring in the title role, which he's been playing via motion capture since 2002's The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Serkis's directorial efforts include Mowgli, Legend of the Jungle, and Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Peter Jackson, who directed The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit trilogies, is producing The Hunt for Gollum with longtime Rings collaborators Fran Walsh and Philippa Boyens, which is odd that I'm reading that because I just watched a documentary with them both in last night. So, very interesting. And Warner Brothers stressed when announcing Gollum that the trio will be involved every step of the way. Obviously, I just watched recently the War of the Rohirrim, the animated movie that Fran Walsh and Philippa Boyens were both involved in as well. Boyens previously told Empire magazine that The Hunt for Gollum is quite an intense story that falls after the birthday party of Bilbo and before the Mines of Moria. It's a specific chunk of incredible untold story told through the perspective of this incredible creature. Original Rings cast members like Ian McKellen, Gandalf, and Orlando Bloom's Legolas, and Viggo Mortensen, Aragorn, have all expressed interest in returning for the new film should the story make sense for their characters to appear, although no additional casting has been confirmed. I'm not entirely sure that, I'll have to look up the lore again, whether hunting for Gollum happened between Bilbo's birthday and the Mines of Moria, because Aragorn would have been with the Fellowship, or before they became a Fellowship, when he was in Bree. So between the trip of Bilbo Baggins' birthday, I mean, I guess Bilbo Baggins left. No, it's possible because Bilbo Baggins left and then Frodo stayed for a number of years. So yeah, that makes more sense. Yep, that's probably right. I'm just in my head seeing the movie variant, and it's just like, oh, Bilbo Baggins leaves and then Frodo leaves, but it's the movie, it's the timing. Yeah, so there was a few years between, so that was the time. I don't think them saying it's up till Moria is correct there, because Aragorn was going through Moria, so that's not right. That is not right, unless they mean Moria was taken again. So between Bilbo Baggins' birthday and Moria being reclaimed, maybe that's what they mean. Mines of Moria. Okay, so that falls after the birthday party of Bilbo and before the Mines of Moria. It's a specific chunk of incredible untold story told through the perspective of this incredible creature. Original Rings cast members like Ian McKellen, Gandalf, Orlando Bloom, Legolas, and Viggo Mortensen have all expressed interest in returning for the new film should the story make sense for the characters to appear, although no additional casting has been confirmed. McKellen has revealed at London's For Love of Fantasy event in August that Gandalf, the character he played, and Frodo, played by Elijah Wood, would be back for the Hunt for Gollum. It's unclear at this time in what capacity the characters will be featured. It's a very short article, but I thought it was incredibly interesting. So we are all waiting with bated breath for this to become a reality. Very exciting stuff, guys. So The Hunt for Gollum will literally become a Lord of the Rings movie that I think we will all anticipate seeing. And as long as done with the same amount of love, determination, monetary backing, and the right people at the helm, with all the right guidances happening. So obviously you've got Philippa Boyens and Fran Walsh, and you've got Peter Jackson behind it somewhere, and you've got Andy Serkis involved. So hopefully there are other people. I would assume that Viggo Mortensen should be involved in it because of the fact that he was part of the Hunt for Gollum. That was his hunt. It was Aragorn's hunt for Gollum, including Gandalf. So maybe we will get very lucky and have all the right people involved in it. In the meantime, that is the news, and I am going to wind it up here, guys. Let's go back to Rotten Roddy Cam. I'm going to wind it up here because it's very late. I started this at 2-ish, and now it's time. It's 3:41, so I'm going to leave it here. Thank you very much for your time this evening. I don't know if there's anybody watching. There wasn't anybody for the whole time I've been on here. Even though I threw it out to the world, there's been no chat either. So, no live viewers still. So I don't know if it's me and the algorithm or what, but nobody's here. That's okay. All good. No problems. I've got live crew. I've got replay crew who are interested in watching stuff, so I'll probably get some pings tomorrow with messages. That's all good. Maybe I'll reevaluate my time slot, and I'll have to try to rearrange it to make it work a bit better. In the meantime, it's BZ here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for rewatching, because nobody's watching live. Thank you for rewatching, and we'll see you on the next Doom vlog, episode 27, which will be next Saturday, maybe Saturday day, if I can change my spot. And if you want to subscribe, hit subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. I can't find my subscribe button, so I don't know if I can hit it. Where is it? There you go. If you want to subscribe. It's a small gesture by you, huge impact for me. Like, a comment, a dislike, a share, and all of that stuff means a lot. So if you want to go ahead and do that, I would appreciate it. I've got plenty of other videos. You want to check out other videos? I've got nearly 3 years worth of videos on YouTube. I would love it if you go and check them out. Let me know what you like about them. Leave a comment. Tell me what you don't like about it. I would love to know what you don't like, and then I can correct myself. In the meantime, thank you very much for your time, guys. BZ in the Neon Doom Room. I know Roddy feels the same. He says good night as well. Thank you so very, 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 very much for your time. Have a great night, and I'll see you on the flip side. Don't forget to kiss your kiwi fruit and clear out your clogs. Otherwise, they might trip you over. Have a good night, guys. Love you. Leave you. Say good day to your dogs for me. Bye.